Oh my goodness, you're back! Because I find that this is the trait that teachers really struggle with, and it's so critical to get it right. How do I know my student needs to develop their use of ideas? One question I get asked quite frequently is that, yeah, we get ideas are important. We know that our students need to develop their own. However, at some stage, they are going to be required to write to a prompt in a standardized test of some form. So how are you dealing with that? So I want to introduce you to a tool that you can use. Well, how does all of this look in the junior classroom? And that is an absolutely valid question. And I will show you 3 pieces of writing that show development of ideas on that continuum. I've learned all about the writing process. I've seen it in a different light now. What does it mean for my teaching? I would like to introduce you to Ash. If you're teaching your students more about the trait of ideas, what does that look like in a classroom?
We used a lot of mentor text to guide us, but it would be on a one specific focus.
I'm going to give you some practical tips and strategies to use with your students when it comes to teaching voice. And we're going to finish off with another teacher interview.
Well, the first time I knew that it was having an impact was when they were reading their persuasive writing out to the class. And I heard them.
Now that we're in the advanced course, I want to talk about the how. How do you teach your students about words? How do you build their vocabulary knowledge so they get to a point where you are seeing those 4 key qualities of word choice in their writing? Welcome to the lesson on complex sentences. Don't be worried. Hopefully the lesson itself isn't complex, just the sentences. In this lesson, I want to introduce you to some other little tricks that your students can use to vary up their sentence beginnings and to increase the level of complexity of their sentences. We are going to look at a real life year 3-4 example. We'll take a look at a couple of pieces of writing first and then look at the planner that came out of those pieces of writing. So let me ask you a question about the traits then. How did the traits influence how you teach writing or what you believe to be good writing?
I guess when we don't know how to teach writing, we revert back to how we were taught.
Thank you so much for sharing all of your experiences.
Thank you, because, that's what you did is what helped me and the students and everybody, understand it a lot better.